Keep the fork. There was a young woman who had been diagnosed with a terminal illness and had been given 3 months to live. So she contacted her pastor and had him come to her house to discuss certain aspects of her final wishes. She told him which song she wanted sung at the service and what scriptures she would like read. Everything was in order and the pastor was preparing to leave when the young woman suddenly remembered something very important to her. "There's one more thing," she said excitedly. "This is very important. I want to be buried with a fork in my right hand." "That surprises you, doesn't it?" the young woman explained. "My grandmother once told me this story, and from there on, I have always tried to pass along its message to those I love and those who are in need of encouragement. In all my years of attending church socials and potluck dinners, I always remember that when the dishes of the main course were being cleared, someone would inevitably lean over and say, 'Keep your fork.' It was my favorite part because I knew that something better was coming, like chocolate cake or apple pie. Something wonderful and with substance. So I just want people to see me there in that casket with a fork in my hand, and I want them to wonder, what's with the fork? Then I want you to tell them, 'Keep your fork, the best is yet to come.'" The pastor's eyes welled up with tears of joy as he hugged the young woman goodbye. He knew that the young woman had a better grasp of heaven than he did. She knew that something better was coming. At the funeral, people were walking by the young woman's casket and they saw the pretty dress she was wearing and the fork placed in her right hand. Over and over, the pastor heard the question, "What's with the fork?" And over he smiled. During his message, the pastor told the people of the conversation he had with the young woman shortly before she died. He also told them about the fork and what it symbolized to her. The pastor told the people how he could not stop thinking about the fork and told them that they probably would not be able to stop thinking about it either. He was right. So the next time you reach down for your fork, let it remind you ever so gently that the best is yet to come. Jesus spoke these words, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die, and whoever lives by believing in me will never die." Do you believe this? John's Gospel, chapter 11, 25 to 26. He spoke these words to a woman named Martha after the death of her brother Lazarus, who was one of Jesus' dearest friends. He tried to comfort Martha in her grief by assuring her, "Your brother will rise again." Martha assumed that Jesus was referring to the resurrection of the dead at the end of time, and so she replied, "I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day." But Jesus had something more immediate in mind. Likewise, Martha viewed this future resurrection as something distant and remote, but she completely missed the fact that the true source of life and resurrection was standing right in front of her. Jesus boldly states, "I am the resurrection and the life." In John 16:33, Jesus said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." In 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17, Paul says, "For our present troubles are small and won't last very long, yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever." Peter says in 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 3 to 5, "Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. according to His great mercy, He has caused us to be born again to a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead, to an inheritance that is imperishable, undefiled, and unfading, kept in heaven for you, who by God's power are being guarded through faith for a salvation ready to be revealed in the last time. Do you have the living hope? As we go through this season of Lent, as we will be celebrating the Good Friday and the Easter, remember, friend, the best is yet to come. Next time you reach down for your fork, let it remind you ever so gently that the best is yet to come. God bless you.